Yo, what's up? We're here, Krush Groove 2023, and of course, I saw this man backstage. I had to pull him for this interview. The legendary, we're talking about Steve Lobel. Now, KDAY is celebrating 40 years in hip-hop, but hip-hop is celebrating their 50th, and this man has been around for such a long time, has worked with all these legendary artists here at KDAY. Steve, can we just talk about KDAY really quick and what it means to the culture of hip-hop?
Yeah, well, happy 40th to KDAY. And shout out to everybody involved with KDAY, from yourself to, the Goodfellas, to E-Man, just everybody, man. You know, I've been out on the West Coast for over 20 years. I've been in the game almost 35 years. I come into the game to the late, great Jam Master Jay and Run DMC. I don't want to forget that.
That's
I
right.
worked with everybody from Fat Joe to Big Pun to 3-6 Mafia to MOP to Peanuts to, Eazy-E, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Scott Storch, the late, great Nipsey Hussle, Sean Kingston, Ayaz, man, the list goes on. And recently I just got a label deal over at Def Jam and just saw my first new artist who's 17, so shout out Brooklyn Queen. But
I love it.
KDAY's legendary, man, like WBLS in New York City or, Hot 97, because I'm a staple in hip hop for a long time and I love listening to old school. And you guys are keeping the culture alive by having KDAY. You understand?
Right, yes.
And it starts with the DJs and the VJs like yourself, and you're a legend yourself.
Thank you, man.
And
I appreciate that.
Salute and respect the DJs, and salute KDAY, man, because I've been out on the West Coast for over 20 years, and that's why I listen to every day. And I even go to the KDAY basketball games.
Yes, he does, okay? He's always there to support. Now, let me ask you this. KDAY, we're talking about 40 years. Do you remember, the first 4 bars you ever spit? Your music, your first 4 bars that you sit in there and you spit them?
I mean, when it comes to hip-hop, I'm going to take you to 83, man, Sucker MCs. 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some MC rhymes, so I said this rhyme I'm about to say. It rhymed with that, and then it went this way. Took a test, Shout out Run DMC and Jam Master Jay. Suck MCs.
I love it. I love it. Listen, man, Steve Lobel blessing us with these gems right here. And remember, you guys got to grab the book. The coach lasts longer than the player, because if you really want some true game, there's that game right there. Let me ask you something really quick. We just want to shout out Adrian Scott, AD, man. AD, you put on legendary concerts, bro. For reals. I mean, bringing everything together.
AD is my brother from another. And, I've been involved with so many Krush Grooves, always with Bone Thugs and Harmony. Tonight there's going to be 5 members of Bone Thugs and Harmony. You got all West Coast legends, from Too Short to Dog Pound, Warren G, Glasses, but you got Fat Joe. I used to drive around the country with Fat Joe in a van.
What?
With Big Pun.
Damn.
Yeah, I introduced Joe to his wife. I don't know if you know that. Shout out to Lorena. She grew up with me. But I worked with Joe since '93. It's my brother, Terror Squad. Shout out Pistol Pete, rest in peace, Big Pun, shout out Remy Ma. But I worked at Relativity Records when Fat Joe was there, with Flo Joe. Used to drive around the country with him in a van and do radio promo and just do everything. And like I said, Pun was his artist. No one really knew him at that time. And I introduced him to his wife. So I love that Joe's here in the West Coast.
Yes, I love it. Listen, from Bone Thugs to we're talking about Fat Joe to E40, Too Short, Daz Dillinger, Corrupt, killed it on stage, man.
They killed it. Too Short's on stage right now. E40 killed it. I just saw the Dog Pound. This is all family. I came out to LA with Eazy-E, and then he passed away, and I just stayed out here. And I love the weather, and I worked with Bone Thugs for over 25 years, and one of the first with Nipsey Hussle. So shout out All Money In and Big U and everybody, and we just blessed to stay relevant. Cece, we were talking about we're getting older, but I feel like we're looking younger.
That's right, we are.
And we're moving younger.
Yes.
But we love what we do, and we have the passion. As long as you love what you do, then that's all it's going to be. So less is more, quality over quantity. And, the coach lasts longer than the player, baby.
Come on, there it is. Steve Lobel, KDAY, baby, all day.